Morning everyone, welcome to another Compliance Over Coffee. And this morning it's another of those supervisory bodies. Not that you have to register with this one, Advertising Standards Authority or ASA. The reason that I mention them today is because recently they brought out updated guidance and they do cover the estate agency work sector, which means that they cover sourcing agents. Mainly about your advertising, your marketing materials. So any posts that you put up to advertise your deals, any presentation brochures. And the interesting thing that I thought when reading information on their site, which I haven't done for a little while, I have to confess, is that they state that over 70% of the complaints to them are about misleading wording. Now, I know that I see that on advertisements from sourcing agents almost on a daily basis, and I bet that you guys do. What you need to understand is what they consider to be misleading or could be misleading. Now, a lot of the stuff that they put out is around high street estate agents and their wording, and lettings agents as well. Some of it is around VAT, and most sourcing agents, the vast majority of sourcing agents, don't have a high enough turnover to charge VAT. There are the occasional ones that do, but in the main, those lowly ones that source part-time don't hit the VAT threshold, so VAT isn't an issue. But what you need to understand and what you should know about is what is considered to be material information and should be included. This is now talked about and included under consumer protection regulations, which is a whole different topic for another day. So, Advertising Standards Authority have new guidance out on marketing materials. Please search for it and read it. Just setting up and just doing your sourcing and then saying, I'm absolutely fine, won't wash going forward. If someone makes a complaint about you, these bodies share complaints with other bodies. If there is a complaint against you to the Advertising Standards Authority, they may share it with National Trading Standards Estates and Lettings team if you're an estate agency business. So bear that in mind that they do talk to each other. So you need to understand that you have to be able to substantiate any claims that you make, and you must not exaggerate. Now, these are just generalizations from this guidance, but you need to have a read of this guidance and see what they're saying that sits under these generalizations, because you need to have that knowledge. You don't want to go exaggerating anything. For argument's sake, a lot of sourcing agents say that they have fast cash buyers, or they have an ability to proceed and purchase within 24 hours or a week or whatever it is. If you're just saying it to attract people to your site to sign up, it is an exaggeration. And this is the sort of thing that Advertising Standards Authority look at. If you've got a website, something else that you need to have a look at as well, the claims that are made on there. Cash buyers, for argument's sake. There is a definition as to what a cash buyer must be for you to be able to use that terminology. So, make yourselves aware of the Advertising Standards Authority or ASA. Make yourselves aware as to their guidance. And whilst you're at it, make yourself aware of material information under consumer protection regulations. There is a lot of guidance out there on it, especially from NTCLAT, that's National Trading Standards Estates and Lettings Agents team. That's Compliance Over Coffee for this morning. I will be back with you next Thursday, normal time at 8:30. This evening, I'm going live in one of our free webinars, our future-proof webinars. Tonight is around a deep dive into data protection. Why should this be of interest to you? Because we are just supporting a sourcing agent who is being quoted £1,900 for insurance which covers cyber. And we should all be thinking about the dangers that we face from cyber attacks. So, if you're interested in how you can mitigate those risks and what you need to know, Tony, very nicely, We'll put you the link to reserve a place for tonight's webinar. We can only take 100 people and there's already approaching 80 registered. So please, if you haven't already registered, and you can be free at 7 o'clock tonight, we only run for an hour. And at the end of it, there is a live Q&A where you can ask any questions that you want around sourcing. It doesn't have to be about compliance or data protection. Anything that you're struggling with at the moment, there is a live Q&A and I will answer live for you. So that's 7 o'clock tonight, and the link will be in the comment below and Tony will bob that in for you. That's it for today. It's been great catching up with you. Thank you for joining me, or if you're watching on catch up, thank you very much. See you next week.